This is meteorologist Chris Haddings with the National Weather Service office in Riverton. And we're going to take a quick look back at some of the major weather events of 2014, and we'll do it in the form of a poem once again. The weather of 2014, February, was quite active, which most people found rather unattractive. Here's a review of the weather that has passed, and the contrast between west and east was at times vast. The amount of weather events was high in number, as the weather never stopped to rest and slumber. The number of storms piled on my desk looked so high it's almost grotesque. Cross-polar flow made a return during the first week with very cold temperatures that were not for the meek. One place dropped down to 47 degrees below zero, which made people with jumper cables major heroes. The second part of the month, the flow went from west to east, and with that, the cold air decreased. However, it brought something called the Pineapple Express, which brings moisture straight from Hawaii and in excess. Another name for this phenomenon is called the fire hose, some name for the amount of water it throws. Snowfall totals for a storm ending on February 13 told us for a storm that at times got quite mean. Amounts over 2 feet were found in the higher spots, where upslope flow brought snow in several shots. There was less snow across the lower elevations, where rain mixed with the snow as a variation. A 4-foot snow stake at the Star Valley Ranch was nearly buried, while at Daniel the combination of wind and snow was scary. Meanwhile, in the village of Clark, there was a mountain wave that frightened all except for the very brave. Air moving across the mountains was forced to the ground, and with such ferocity it made an eerie sound. A wind gust to over 100 miles per hour was reported near Clark, and wind gusts over 60 miles per hour near KC also left a mark. The weather was quite active in February across the area, which drove some people to levels of hysteria. Will the weather in March be just as busy and send a lot of people into a tizzy? Be sure to check our forecast from our website, and with that, you should have more foresight. Hope you enjoyed the presentation, and thanks again from National Weather Service, Riverton.